again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to the front lines here in the Eastern Front. It is June 1941, and German forces are continuing to push forward as the Soviets are trying to stop them in their advance during Operation Barbarossa. We're continuing then with the Sir Henkel mod as, wow, a wonderful Dicker Max just put a 105mm shell through the side of that T-26, and our troops are poised to strike across the other side of the river. Unfortunately, we got some damaged vehicles, and we're continuously being flanked by the enemy as they're receiving a huge number of reinforcements continuously, and we're also trying to push our forces forward. So quite a challenge for us. I'm going to get another Dicker Max forward to the front lines and see if we can provide cover for when we're about ready to move into the factory. We have several objectives you may see that we need to capture from our previous episode. We need to go and capture the factory now, and also the other side of the river. I'm going to try to get to the other side of the river. Seems like there's a defensive line here, possibly an AT gun, and then we're going to try to set up defenses here where the enemy will receive reinforcements from these three roads, so we can get the Dicker Max there as well as some infantry. We'll cut them down and cut off their reinforcements. So essentially we've split them in half. We'll cut off their reinforcements here, and we'll capture the factory too. We'll just need to keep pumping in infantry in order to capture those positions. So let's get started then by continuing our advance. We will need to get this Sturmgeschütz repaired. It seems like it's been tracked and is having all sorts of problems. Additionally, I don't think the Soviets are done over here with this autocannon. Oh, looks like it's been recrewed. I thought we've destroyed it at one moment. I think we actually should probably get the autocannon over there to fire at that thing. I thought perhaps it was destroyed because it wasn't firing anymore, but yeah, that's going to continue to happen where these Insta-Ac one and done sniper rifles fire at us. That, of course, is not a sniper rifle. It's the well, hold on. Let's do this. There we go. Shut that thing off. Alright, I think that damaged the gun. That was a good shot. There we go. The best sniper rifle in the game. Perfect. Now that gives us a little breathing room to move our troops across without continuous anti-aircraft fire, and we get more reinforcements here. I called up a tank crew to replenish the troops that were wounded inside the Sturmgeschütz, and I assume T-34s and some other vehicles are going to make their way over here too. So let's get our selves in gear with a few more weapons. I'm going to try to get this Dicker Max over here. This thing's a little stuck right now. Our main position over on the left, over there near that cabin, you see the flag there, has been continuously attacked by Soviet vehicles too, and so we're just trying to cling on to that while we're mostly pushing our forces forward. I think that was destroyed there. Oh no, it's repairable. A pack gun there. I think that actually can be captured. According to this, it does seem, yeah, the shield has just been damaged on it. Alright, the Dicker Maxes are very good against any sort of Soviet tank, and we're going to continue to bring those up to the front. I think at this point we've only lost really light half-tracks and light anti-tank, which weren't really that big of a problem to worry about. Soviets are now trying to run across the bridge. Oh, looks like reinforcements. Oh, actually defenders of that position there are trying to come across. Okay, let's get the infantry, or rather the troops here on the tank. If they try to re-man this AA gun, they'll need to repair it first. So luckily that's shut down for the time being. It's repairable. Oh damn, I don't think we'll be able to bring vehicles across here. The bridge looks rather damaged. Uh-oh. The bridge has somehow been destroyed, but our infantry can cross on the side, so maybe that'll change our plan for the Dicker Max. Ooh. I don't know what that was. I'm going to go ahead and get in cover. Get our men down here. There we go. Oh, is that AA gun up again? Wow, it was actually damaged and leaning down. It took some damage. I don't understand why it's firing again. Well, let's try to hit one of these explosive tanks. And 0 damage. Oh, wait a minute. Are they on fire? Wow, on fire and still shooting. That autocannon was damaged. It should not be doing that. And these guys are on fire. What the hell? Well, speaking of BS. So that will be continuous sniper rifle. It's not that there's explosive rounds hitting close to those troops and wounding them. It's that it's actually landing direct hits with 37mm. We'll let that thing fire for a while. We'll try to destroy it. We need our Dicker Max to hit that thing. Otherwise we won't be able to repair our vehicle. Still firing even though these troops are wounded or dead. Yeah, not Not even worth it. Everything's an in-stack and a one and done with that thing. So that thing right there is holding up the entire advance. Let's see if we get the Flak 88 to fire at that. He might just be out of range. Soviet vehicle somehow sneaking up on us, popping that little armored car. Interesting. Those little 45 millimeters are just annoying. That's probably destroyed that little armored car there with the 40 millimeter, or rather the Pack 40. And that 45 millimeter is just as annoying too, as it can fire for days. Alright, well that's what's really annoying about this campaign, is you need to continuously work your way backwards. You need to continuously watch behind you and continuously stop vehicles like that that are continuously firing. That guy's not firing at anything that's alive any longer. Looks like an enemy tank is approaching. T-34, maybe? Oh, there it is, yes. T-34, 76. Luckily we can actually fire at that. Seems like our... Oh, this can't be pushed. There needs to be 2 men on this one. Alright, well unfortunately we won't be able to get the Dicker Max across the bridge because it was destroyed. Or at least damaged so only infantry can pass. So let's build up our forces and get ready for an infantry crossing. Seems like we might actually be out of infantry. Okay, so we're out of reinforcements then. Okay, so we gotta make do with what we've got. That's very troubling. Dicker Max, don't get crazy. Point that direction. You know what's expected of you. Now, let's try to lob this shell over there. $125 maybe? Shell's too far depressed. Alright, we're going to need to work our way into the factory and across the bridge simultaneously. But now we're being blocked by a continuous stream of Soviet reinforcements, multiple tanks, multiple AT guns. Multiple problems. Alright, first things first, let's take out the anti-aircraft gun. For the 3rd time now. First time we got a direct hit on it. Second time it burst into flame after firing at the tanks, but the Soviets refused to move off of it. Man, this is going to be like firing a bowling ball through a mail slot. Because we got to get a direct hit on this thing. The Soviets are not going to falter. There we go, I guess. Strike. Finally. Okay, that's a huge problem relieved. Now, let's go and focus on these tanks. We will need a Dicker Max up here for one of the T-34s. And we'll get ready to go down in the factory shortly. So I guess this changes our plan. I was going to go down here and try to clear this area, but with the Soviets retrieving constant reinforcement, it's impossible. Alright, Dicker Max here should be able to sit still and hit that tank on the side. Let's get ready to cross. And this tank crew here is going to have to replenish that. T-34 looks like it was hit in the side and no damage. That's a pretty good area for deflection. That tank's in a good spot for itself. Yeah, it's able to deflect those rounds pretty well. But I don't really have a lot of room to maneuver around, so we're going to have to get lucky. Maybe we can decapitate the tank. Okay, that worked. Tank destroyed. Alright, let's focus on the next one. Get these guys across the bridge. Damn, AA gun blew the concrete out of there. Wow. Whoa, 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 ladies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now there's a piece of debris in the way. How are we supposed to get across here? I think we're going to have to swim. Alright, well, traditional methods of going across the bridge are no longer an option. Soviets getting yet again reinforcements. Alright, we're going to have to cover our troops then as they go across. So we're going to have to go into the factory first. This is typically not how you would play this mission. It would be best to go across the bridge and then capture the flag and go over to the position that I thought to. But now we have to change our plan. You better arm yourself with an AT round. There we go. You got to babysit everybody. Alright, a couple of troops out of ammo. Something exploded over there. Alright, despite our setbacks, we've made incredible progress. And now we got our Sturmgeschütz back, which is perfect for taking the factory. Alright. Let's get our men together. Don't think we have any more medics. Oh, we do. That man is down, though. Alright, time to take this position. We should be able to rearm from here, too. So our troops should be able to get ammo. Let's actually get everyone over here. Get some ammo before we attack. Some of our troops have been in a firefight for a little while. Alright, 2 of you hop off. Sturmgeschütz should be able to provide fire in the factory. And same with the 88. We should be able to bring the factory down on top of the Soviets or fire directly into it. So let's see if we can do a little damage here. There we go. A couple of soldiers wounded by that flag. And the Sturmgeschütz being able to fire down the road at any of the defenders. Let's open up the pathway here. We're going to try to clear all this out. So I think now we're going to have to actually swim to the other side. So that's going to be a problem. Luckily, Flak 88, Sturmgeschütz are covering. Soviets lost all their very powerful defenses. Anti-aircraft gun on the roof. Constant tank support. Now, as you remember, once we capture one of these positions, it's a big setback for the attackers because they can call in some very accurate bomb strikes on us. So hopefully they don't hit the Sturmgeschütz or any of the Dicker Maxes. I'll try to keep some troops on the flag to try to attack them to attack that rather than the vehicles. Throw a couple grenades. Let's go right for that flag. Let's get the rest of these guys to go across the river. Seems to be the only other place they can cross. But now we're going for an amphibious landing. Get him, boys. Or that. Just walk right up with an MG-34. Perfect, we are capturing. Gonna get most of our troops out of there. Keep our machine gunner. And there's some more ammo here. Perfect, now we're moving across the bridge, so that should be taken as well. Unfortunately, we won't get ourselves any sort of cover from the Dicker Maxes now. We should be able to go across this bridge and cover and destroy that, for example, that KV-1 sitting there. But we'll have to try to bring up a Dicker Max to destroy that. See if we can fire on that vehicle from here. Seems like it might be within range. Enemy aircraft should be flying over soon. Looks like the Soviets are counterattacking with tanks instead. Dicker Max having some trouble aiming. Never mind, a one and done. Or at least the vehicle's been turreted. But let's get it out of there completely. So I guess the Panzer IIIs that we could have optionally called out before would have been fine up until now. And now's where we need the heavier guns. Oh, only a 75mm HE round remains here. Should be able to destroy that tank with that. Let's try to spike that tank from the side. I think there's a little gate here we might be able to go through. Huh. Well, Sturmgeschütz is not even paying attention. Let's get the Dicker Max to roll down there. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Perfect. Alright, that took that out. Luckily, with 105 millimeters, all you need is a high explosive shell, and that should take out anything. Dicker Max seems to have not wanted to attack that vehicle anymore. Alright, let's try to hit this guy. Sorry about that. First time driving a Dicker Max. Sorry. There we go. Nice. Okay, and the bridge attack is going well. Our troops successfully crossed and cleared out the flag, mostly. Let's get some grenades up there, boys. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, since they're isolated here, we'll leave a good number of Germans to defend this position. It's hard for us to get reinforcements over there, but ideally we would like to obviously cross the river with vehicles and then have them support the attack. We only have to capture one more flag now. I would have been able to cut off reinforcements here if I was able to. Yeah, that would have been great. If we would have had a Dicker Max here, we would have been able to cut down those tanks before they even advanced. At least one of them. Jeez, Dicker Max doing all sorts of crazy stuff. This is why this vehicle usually ends up dying, because the AI likes to point the back end of the vehicle at the enemies. Alright, we'll have to clear out the factory a little bit. Sturmgeschütz would be good here to clear out the trench. I'm going to try to bypass most of the enemy defenses, trying to see if we can maybe attack from here and go over. But we still have some Matildas to go through. Luckily, a KV-1 is pretty much destroyed here. Ooh, nice shot over the top. We got plenty of ammunition. This tank just needs to die, that's all. If we could have our tank still fire at that, that would be great. Dicker Max, if you could switch and fire on this Matilda. Beautiful. Excellent. And enemy forces probably going to come up from behind, so let's get that Flak 88 to turn. And they're going to attack the Dicker Max from behind, I believe. No, it looks like they're going up that way. They're probably going for this. This AT gun will not be able to deal with that weapon. We're going to need to get some troops up here then. Some troops with anti-tank capabilities. Oh, we have access to medium armor now. I didn't notice. Oh, actually, we have some captured T-34s we can call up. Well, I did say I wasn't going to use captured equipment unless it's part of the mission. And according to this, we've got that in our captured assets, so let's use that. I'm going to try to pull back with this half-track and spike that Matilda. Half-tracks are loaded with quite a bit of weaponry. Looks like we've damaged that tank. Gonna keep firing at us. Oh, damn. Watch out, there's TNT. Good. Okay, now we have a captured T-34. So that's going to be some good reinforcements. So essentially, the only thing lying in our way now is the KV-1, which has been destroyed. And we do need to get our infantry together. Do we get any access to infantry? We do not. So I need to call up all of our men and try to make this attack all together then. Well, looks like we got a wounded there. Okay, so infantry more important than the tanks now. But this tank here will allow us to defend the rail line. Where are all those infantry? Laying down here somewhere. Looks like there's wounded inside the building. I don't know how one of our troops got inside there. Okay, well, our objectives here are not to eliminate every Soviet defender. Our objectives are to capture our objectives. And we can wait for other infantry squads to come up to clear those out later. But we will keep our Dicker Max up there on the hill. Looks like the Soviets are not counterattacking anymore with bombers. I was kind of afraid of that, but looks like that's no longer a worry. Big problem here now is when we approach, are the Soviets going to have defenses? So we better bring that tank up here after all. We also have a Panzer II. I may as well call that up. I'm going to need everything I can get for this part. Oh, yep, machine gun there, right up in the trench. And it looks like also some sort of a gun. Ah, damn, it's that 52K. That's a huge anti-tank gun. That's something I did not want to see. Alright, we're going to need to get this Hetzer moving, or the Sturmgeschütz, unfortunately, out of fuel. So we're going to need to borrow some gas from somewhere. The Sturmgeschütz has a really nice ability to arc its shell, and so that'd be perfect for hitting that defense of that 52K. That's then the last thing that needs to go out of the way. Okay, we do have a spare fuel tank. 2 spare fuel tanks, so it should get us up to 120 fuel. How do I get him to equip that? Okay, so now we have a 118. Good. This is empty. It shouldn't be that heavy to carry. There we go. Okay, so let's see if we can get this vehicle into position to eliminate that 52K. We have 52 chances to destroy it with our HE rounds. It is right there. I'm going to try if I can take out this wall. Crew injured right away. And it through and through. She fired twice and that was it. It's going to be difficult to attack that position because that gun has insta-act capabilities, which means that if I run up there with a group, the guns fire so quickly and can turn so fast that it's almost like a rifle rather than an AT gun. And if I tried to get... I wonder if we could actually infiltrate from behind with these troops here. Perhaps there's a way to swim across. The Sturmgeschütz then ripped to that. I wasn't expecting it to do much other than maybe destroy that AT gun. Here's one here. And you can see how that thing can fire on troops. Luckily we're in cover now. Let's try to swim across here. And we'll have some troops infiltrate from behind. Another wave of Soviet tanks. T-34 this time, I think. Oh, and a big boy. T-35. Oh, good thing we called up some of these lighter tank destroyers. We can destroy them before they get close. Alright, one T-34 destroyed. And the Flak 88 should be able to take care of that tank if it comes around this way, covering our rear. Oh, this isn't a... what? This says Pan... What does that say? Does that say Panzer III? Oh. Well, that certainly doesn't look like a Panzer III. But I guess we have access to one now. Okay. Well, I misidentified that. I guess it's easy to make that mistake. Usually they're followed by, like, J or something like that. And I would know that to be a Panzer quite quickly. Valentine coming up again. Could have lost the Dicker Max. Look at their instinct to turn. Look at that. If I let go of the control, he tries to turn to the right and prioritize infantry or something like that. Just ridiculous. Good. Both Dicker Maxes firing at that tank, which is still rolling somehow. Luckily, it's been turreted. And that other one is on fire. So it's really not the Soviet defenses that hurt us. It's the constant counterattacks. Alright, we lost 2 men there in the attack. The crossing. Trying to get some grenades up over there. This man only needs to get close enough to throw a grenade. Pull back there, Hans. You don't have a flamethrower. Just stay there and distract them. If we get that AT gun out of the way, there might be another one there. But it should be more clear for our troops. We just need to bulldoze now. This is so obnoxious. It is not their defenses that is difficult. It's their attacks. That's the problem. The constant counterattacks. Beautiful. Alright, the gun has been deactivated. Let's try to, at least there's no troops on it. Let me try to destroy it so they can't rearm it. Beautiful. Okay, doors open, boys. Seems to be a tank over there still. Oh, great, now a T-34 is pinned down over there. Wonderful. Alright, well, I'm going to call up the T-34 to clear the way. We have about 16 seconds till we can call another one up. I'm going to go ahead and wait for that second one to arrive. We also have a Panzer III. Let's go ahead and cover our rear with that. So right now the full attack is based off of can we get past this boat launch or cargo area. I hear an engine over here too. Also, I don't know why that marker is there. Capture and hold... Oh wait, capture and hold an embankment ahead. This area? No. I think that was just from us. We captured a position. Oh, the Soviets hold it now. Never mind. We don't have that position anymore. Just from behind us. We'll just send a squad over there. One Soviet straggler just walked in and put up the Soviet flag. I'm more focused on having our troops attack rather than worry about what's going on from behind here. Alright, let's try to get some of our tank drivers together. Okay, this is a full squad here. Alright, I'm going to try to see if I can throw an AT grenade into that tank there. Who's the one with the AT grenade? Probably this guy. Alright, goal then is to get across and throw an AT grenade down on that tank. T-34 has arrived. Let's get up here quickly. Come on, throw that cluster grenade. We've certainly wounded the crew with that. Try Molotov into the engine. And it seems to have done the trick. And here comes two more T-34s to say hi. Let's pull back and let the Dicker Max deal with it again. No problem. Soviet defense is not a problem. It's the damn constant attacks. And for whatever reason, they like to pin themselves up against that wall. Looks like we're firing at that tank through the factory. Wait. You're blocking the shot. Why the hell would you load HE? There we go. Alright, T-34s are online. Let's go ahead and push forward with these. We don't have much infantry, so let's do the work with the tanks. There is a machine gun in the way, so that'll be good. Going straight for these objectives makes it a little less realistic, but also we're limited by men. If I had a lot more men, I'd be making sure that we had our flanks secured, make sure that we had this position, the river secure. Also, I don't have bridge laying units, that type type of thing. So we're just kind of at the mercy of the mission. Oh. AT gun firing. Looks like it is a Ziz 3. Stay behind this tank here. Okay, let's see if we can push forward with the infantry now. Get to the base of that trench line. And push our way through to the farm. Damn T-35 right there. Damn it, I thought our boys cleared out that machine gun. Absolutely no reloading or stopping on that gun. Turn your ass off. Okay. Now, where did that medic go that we had? He's back down at this flag. We'll recapture this later if we need to. Throw your grenades. Quit standing around, AI. 9 out of 10 deaths in Men of War from AI doing what it's not supposed to. There we go, damn it. Alright, we'll try to get some of those wounded back. Double time it, medic. Let's go. Alright, not too bad. Good number of infantry survived, and that is enough to take that position. Alright, where's that AT gun? Right there. Okay, another Panzer III online. I'm going to keep a guy here. They will probably be back for more. Now, there's probably AT guns around, too, so the area that I'm working, there could be defenses out here, too. So just because we don't see them doesn't mean they're not there. So I'm trying to stick closely to the objectives because we're so limited with our resources. So if you're given objectives, you better stay right to them, unless some perfect target of opportunity comes around. Trying to attack that gun. Oh, luckily, looks like the Ziz 3 can't even penetrate the frontal armor of the T-34. Beautiful, and the gun is cleared. Alright, we've rescued our troops from behind. So these guys are good. Let's get some grenades up there. Looks like most of our men are out of grenades now. I do have a few anti-tank grenades. I'd prefer to keep those for tanks, but oh well. Yeah, there you go, Hans. Yep, just walk right in there. Yeah, perfect, dude. Excellent work. Yep, just walk right into that trench to hand it to him. That's the way grenades work. Let's grab our medic bag. Multi. Look at all the troops being killed by the Instack one and done. PPSH, our troops being killed before they're even able to turn. The troops in this game have like tank controls, so they're not smart enough to just kill that guy. There we go. The grenade's now less deadly than the guy with the PPSH. Alright, T-34s, not a problem. Dicker Max is here. Luckily clearing out the high ground there. Luckily I don't think we've taken too many losses here. Looks like both these guys can be healed up, so we should be good. Turret damaged. Okay, that tank has a good spot on us. We'll stay here and rush it with the other T-34. Well, he damaged our main gun, but he himself was damaged too. Oh. Alright, luckily we don't have much to worry about now. We've broken through and victory should be ours. Well, never mind. Convenient, 175th Convenient Division showing up. How convenient that they get their reinforcements right as they're about to lose their position. Let's go straight for the position and end this one, shall we? I'd like to clear out the farm, but unfortunately the enemy just keeps getting reinforcements. So let's just go straight for that. Luckily that T-34 is not too much to worry about. And make sure you take that out there, Dicker Max. I'm surprised we haven't lost that. I'm beyond blown away by the accuracy of the Soviets. And their ability to occupy buildings like that. Wow, the AI is just absolutely intelligent and brutal. I'm just trying to end this now. It's kind of starting to become a pain, so I'm just trying to push through forcefully. But it is interesting how one PPSH soldier like that can clear out a whole squad. And then they receive the reinforcements, so it's like, you gotta pick one. You either have the reinforcements or you have the god tier soldier. You gotta pick one, Soviets. It's not their defenses, it's the reinforcements. Well, those troops, the first wave should have captured that. The second wave definitely should have. I don't know why all of our, look at this, all of our vehicles and tanks and everything are turned around as if there's some sort of important objective back here, which there's not. The important objectives would be like the Matilda, that type of thing. Alright. Molotov there from the Dicker Max. I'm trying to push in. We've got this position. It's ours. It's just convenience of continuous enemy reinforcements. There we go. Wow. And the fact that our vehicles are loaded with AP. So yeah, I'm purposely playing sloppy at this point because we should have this captured. I don't want to deal with any more reinforcements at this point. We cleared this position. And we moved up to clear out that position. Our defenses there with those tanks should have been enough to stop that, but it all comes down to RNG sometimes too. Luckily we don't, these vehicles don't come over to the next level. It's not like we get to use them again. But yeah, look at all the defenders that were on top of that position, and they're still there. Still men firing inside that building. Jeez. Luckily, this is one of the more difficult Sir Henkel missions that there is, because as you get towards the back, it's not about the, again, it's not about the defense, it's about constant enemy reinforcements, and the fact that we've destroyed, oh, I don't know, countless numbers of enemy tanks. Yeah, there's huge numbers of enemy tanks, and we don't get any more reinforcements. Oh, now we do. But probably because we captured another flag. But we did it with limited infantry. So there you go. That should be job done then. We should have all positions captured. German position, and German position at the factory. Good. The whole mess has been cleaned up. Finally. Although something seems to be wrong. Capture and hold all strategic positions to achieve victory. I think the issue is because this mod might be a little out of date. For example, it's saying that I need to go over here, even though it's not an objective. Means that could be glitched a little bit. So this should be the end of the mission. As you can see, these are blank. So there's more objectives than there actually should be. It's not mission failed just because they recaptured one of our flags. That is part of Meta War. You just need to recapture it if they recapture it too. So capture and hold all strategic positions. We hold the T-26 factory, which is here. We hold the hill on the left flank, which I believe is this. And then we also hold the embankment here. And then it should say something about the bridge. But that's all positions complete, so that's why I rushed it. Because, yeah, otherwise they're just going to keep attacking. So that is mission complete. There's nothing else over here for us to take. That's not a part of the campaign. You need to capture the flags, not just random positions. If we go over there and clear that out, nothing's going to happen. So this one's going to be GG. We did this one quite well, despite all the continuous and non-stop enemy reinforcements that just ambush you pretty good. I think we did a very good job, and they keep coming. They keep coming, they keep coming, they keep coming. All right, I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for your support and clicking and tapping the like button if you want to see a continuation of Men of War on the channel. You got to show your support there. Oh, did they walk in and take our base? Is that what it was? Sir, rudeness. Hold on, it might be that. Maybe we need... Oh, it didn't indicate that on the map. Let's actually circle back. Look at how we went into the house. Look at that. That one soldier with that thing. All right, very good. That should be it then to claim victory. All right. And we hold this flag as well, even though it is indicated as being a target, but we do hold that flag. So everything should be under our control. And I'm just curious to see at this point what's there. Just an enemy AT gun, so it's not a position we need to take at all. There we go. That should be mission complete now. I guess we need to hold our own position. There we go. Now the Soviets are retreating. Very good. Wow, one guy broke through. That's the typical thing of Men of War AI, is that enemy... Wait, what is this? Good job you've taken the crossing. Reinforcement. What? I was supposed to reinforce? Get reinforcements? What the hell? Wow, I did this with, like, limited reinforcements then. So it was scripted that I was supposed to receive a bigger force. And it didn't happen. Okay, and now the Soviets are retreating. Well, there you go. Well, then again, thank you, everybody, for your support. Thank you for being here. You've taken the crossing. Reinforcements will wrap... Oh, maybe that's what that is for. Okay. Huh, that was not there that last time. That's a new update. Cool. So I guess if you capture this, you get some reinforcements, but to be honest, Martyr 139 and, yeah, the truck's not the best thing in the world. But we did complete all of our objectives. Very good. I would not have been able to use these vehicles at all, I think, actually. So, the infantry I could have, but nothing that a couple of squads won't handle. Cool. I'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody, for the support. Greatly appreciate that. You guys are awesome. So thank you as always. And I'll see you soon. Thank goodness the mission wasn't glitched. Good.